Yo, what's good guys? It's your boy Shin KB, aka Boogie Brown, and welcome back to another video. Shut up! I said welcome back to
another installment of Shin KB.
Alright, so last from where we left off at, you saw in the last video that I got my e-brake done on the Subie after 2 years. I think that was a very super successful move that I made because just been tired of putting it in first gear, reverse everywhere I go, and on top of that I can't even let it run while it's on a hill because it's gonna roll down the hill. So those days are over, and now it's finally time to start making the car look good. It's just what I'm saying is, cosmetic wise, it's time to begin. So you can already see I got a couple things behind us here, including the Subaru, and I don't know if you guys already see that, but something's missing on the Subaru. Some of y'all already know what's missing, but we are gonna get to that. But hey, today is about talking with the Subie and cosmetic stuff, and pretty much why I kind of changed my mind on doing the wide-body Fender Flares. It's always been something that I wanted to do, but I changed my mind. Yeah, so for years, ever since I had this Subie, even before I had the Subie, I always wanted the wide body kit. There's plenty of wide body kits throughout the time Subie's been around, like the M Sport kit, the Tarleton Fender Flares, the Voltex, the Varus, the Charge Speed, so many different Subaru kits that's been out for so long, and it's hard to decide which one you want. And I kind of went for one way because there was like a style, and there was somebody that I was looking at. His name is Sean Stees, and his Subie looks so good with these Fender Flares. They are called the Tarleton Fender Flares, and I just knew one time it's like I wanted it. But after a while of not even getting the chance to do that and worrying about other things like maintenance and performance, it gave me time to really think about what I'm gonna do. Okay, y'all, so right here we have the Tarleton Fender Flares, like I just mentioned. I got it off this kid named Camden. He is from Maryland. Not the Camden you guys are probably thinking about. I know a couple other Camdens around this area, but he is not from this area. He is from Maryland. Shout out to him. I got these Fender Flares off of Facebook Marketplace. They popped up, I saw it, and I was like, man, I have to pull the trigger on these. I always wanted them, and they were going for a good price. So I grabbed them. I ended up chatting with the kid afterwards, and he ended up owning the same Subaru as me. So I was like, okay, cool. So we chopped it up, and he kind of told me the rundown of why he got rid of these flares. So after listening to why he was selling the flares in the first place, it made me think. And a lot of people's been getting this. So the reason why he said he's not gonna, do with the flares is because of the commitment. And what I mean by commitment is that, you're hacking up your car and you're doing the flares, and after that, that's really it, unless you're gonna dump a lot more money into it to do, reverse and go back to stock, or do an even bigger and better wide body. So it's like a big commitment. And that's what, got me stuck at the moment, because do I really want to make that commitment on this car? It's a red 05 WRX. There's really none that I've seen around that, makes it to this level other than my boy Carlos, aka Los WRX. Shout out to my boy Los. So yeah, Camden from Maryland, if you are watching this video, this is just a shout out to you for giving these to me. But I think I may not put these on this car as right now. And on top of that, it's just a lot of money that has to be dumped into it. I got rust and other problems and other pieces that I want to do to the car. So it's just a lot of money too. Even if I didn't do the wide body flares and I just wanted to get the car repainted as it's what it looks like right now, is still probably a lot of money. So therefore right now, I'm gonna hold off with the flares. I might sell them, not sure yet, but we'll see in the future how I feel, and maybe I'll change my mind. But there are other wide bodies that I do like for this car, and I'm not sure if I want to pick that move yet. It's such a big commitment. But other than that, I want to talk to you guys on what I will be doing to the car to just make it look a lot different than what it is now. Alright guys, so you can see something missing obviously right here. There's a lot of air availability for this car right now. I'm actually loving it. It's cold, but there's no hood scoop on the car, and let me tell you why. Alright y'all, so long story short, I was on my way home from work. It was nighttime. This happened about a few weeks ago, not too long ago. I was driving behind this guy. He was going really slow, going below the speed limit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go around him. And I sure did, because I was boogieing, okay? You know me, I boogie. So I went around him, and then after I got by him, you know, I was still going. Then all of a sudden, something just flew over my windshield. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was an animal. I didn't know if it was something that I hit on the road, whatever it was. I was like, what the hell was that? And you know, I proceeded to keep going, and then after like a minute goes by, I realized the hood scoop is gone. So I'm like, damn, that was my hood scoop that went over, and I didn't get the chance to go back. So I was like, damn, I will just go there tomorrow and see if there's any sign of it. There was no sign of it. Okay, so if y'all look closely, there's a missing hole right here, and all these are metal pieces, and you can see right here this one's rusting, and this one's missing, so that broke off. And up here there are two plastic pieces that's supposed to be there, and on the far ends there's metal pieces, and one plastic piece is missing. So here and here is gone. So there's my answer of how it broke off. It's not a big deal. I can get another hood scoop, but I wanted to get an STI hood scoop anyway. For the most that don't know, the difference between STI and WRX when it comes to the Imprezas 05 or 04, Hawkeye, whatever, the STI hood scoops are bigger than the WRX hood scoops. Other than that, nothing else flew off yet, and there's a couple little pieces that I'm gonna do. For the first step, really, for the front end part is headlights, grill, and you know, a new front bumper along with a front lip. Fog lights, I have three options with the fog lights. I could keep these fog lights on here, get rid of them, and put the fog light covers on them, because I know a couple Subie guys do that. I think that looks pretty aggressive. Or I could do bigger fog lights, because I know I can find some bigger fog lights for these. You know, honestly, the fog lights are not bad, but if I'm gonna keep this car for a while like this, there's a lot of steps I could take with this car, so I'm taking my time. The lip that I want to get for this car is the Cusco lip. I obviously probably won't be able to find the actual Cusco lip because the lip itself is rare, so I know somebody that does like replicas, so I'll probably get a replica of the Cusco lip, and I think that would make the car look really aggressive. It pretty much goes from right here all the way down and across to the other side. Right here for the headlights, I got Jdm Headlights for the Subie. You can see a difference. There's a lot of orange, you know, orange pieces in the OEM American one, and then in the JDM one, these are all clear. So I like that. I think these would make a difference on the car. Other ones are right here. But yeah, I want to find somebody that can actually detail or restore these headlights, so once I put it on, there's no issue. For the people who know, some reason this side is always the clear one, and this side is just, you know, foggy and just not clear at all. Most Subaru guys would understand this, but hopefully to avoid this problem. I wanted to show you guys more detail on the fenders and why soon I really do need to get this repainted. It's more of, look, oh my god, it hurts me looking at this, but the rusting, yeah, the rusting is looking really bad. Probably this is going to be my last year driving this car in the snow. This will be garage in during the winter time. This side is not bad. It's a little bit of cracking on this quarter panel, and you guys remember this side on one of the videos I posted in the past. A lot of Subaru owners get that quarter panel rusting on this side right there. That's just destroyed. Oh yes, and last but not least, the trunk. I cannot forget about the trunk. there is a lot of options as well for the trunk, and I'm not really sure. So I can either do wingless, you know, or do wingless, keep the piece on there, ducktail wing, or get a STI wing, or get a, you know, a bigger wing. I'm not really a wing guy, but there's so many options. And then last but not least, carbon fiber. So I can do, you know, the carbon fiber wingless trunk, or I could do a carbon fiber with the ducktail coming out. So many options with the trunk. Only one decision I can make for right now. Like I said, I'm gonna keep the car. I could take my time and try things out and see how it looks. So for the exterior, that's about it. You'll see a lot more coming together with this car. I have a clean culture event that I'm going to in April, very end of April. So I pretty much say we'll be in May by the time I get, you know, this ready for the event. And it should be ready for the summertime. I'm just gonna stick with those little pieces for now. Make the car look pretty good, detail it up, and get it ready for the summer of 2022. The goal is really not to do any more performance stuff. Just make it look nice. Try to be stress-free for this car. You know, cross my fingers. And that's it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut it off right here. I just wanted to get you guys updated on the Subie, and I wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the ones that's really been supporting me through this YouTube journey. You know, things could get rough, and it's been a long journey with this YouTubing thing, and I had times where I wasn't sure I was gonna keep going with it or not, and I'm still here. I'm gonna keep going with it. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. Got a lot coming. It just takes time, you know, things take time, but hey, we're still here. You just gotta keep fighting. That's all that matters. If you haven't already, go subscribe to my channel, like, subscribe, comment. Please comment some stuff, some opinions that you have about for the Subaru. If you had any hood options, front bumper options, lip options, and especially trunk options for the car. Would love to hear from you guys. Haven't spoken to a couple of you in a while, so yes, please go comment down below and tell me how you feel. I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.